Today I'm going to tell you the story of the $9 bikini that changed my life. And this is a story about following your heart, about showing up for yourself and the things that you believe in, and also about following your impulses, your intuition, all of the things. So we're going to go all the way back to September of 2023. Was feeling all these green vibes, and I decided that I just wanted a green bikini. I decided I was going to call this, I was saying we need to make fall bikinis a thing. So I ordered this. It was very much an impulse purchase. I certainly didn't need another bikini, but it was $9 on Shein. But I just loved, but it felt good. It was like like this makes me, I buy things, whether it's a Louis Vuitton bag or a $9 bikini, I really truly try to shop with intention. So I'm going to come right down and say this $9 bikini was a very intentional purchase. It's my favorite style, a basic triangle bikini, but this shade of green spoke to me. It made my heart sing. So I bought the $9 bikini, and a week or two later, was at my sister's house and got up early in the morning. She had actually had surgery, her second surgery on her ankle, and was doing great. And I was like, hey, I'm going to run out. And like I got her tea and all these other things. I'm like, hey, I'm going to run out while the light's good and get some pictures by the pool. So I got some pictures and video by her pool, and some of them I was really happy with. And I posted on Instagram and everything, did all the things. And there was a video clip that I was like, oh, it was just a couple seconds of me walking by her pool. And I thought, I'm not going to post this. I don't know if I really like the way my abs look in this. It's just, I don't know. I'm not going to use it, but it stayed there on my phone, as do all kinds of things. So fast forward to October 27th of 2023, the day that Taylor Swift's album 1989, Taylor's version, was released. I was kind of a new Swiftie. I saw the Eras tour that year, and that's what really turned me into a Taylor Swift fan. So I was really excited for this album to come out, and that thought, wow, won't it be great to use some of the music from that album to record, to create some reels. So that morning I danced to Shake It Off. And then that evening, Wildest Dreams has always been one of my favorite songs of hers. So I really wanted to use that. And I really didn't have any new content that I wanted to use. So I went through my phone. I went back to that video that I'd never posted from September of me in this bikini walking by my sister's pool. And I set that to Wildest Dreams. And I just said, this is 57 no filters. And I posted it. And I was thinking it would do well just because of the song and the album being released. And, I checked a couple times. There were some likes, some views, but, nothing crazy. So it's now early November of 2023, November 2nd, to be specific, which is the 8-year anniversary of Happy, Healthy, and Hot. I consider the start date of my business to be the day that I published my first blog post, which was November 2nd, 2015. And then several months later, I came over to Instagram. YouTube was much, much later. And so here it was, 8 years of Happy, Healthy, and Hot, close to 8 years on Instagram. And I had organically grown an audience of about 16,000. And I published my journal. I published my first cookbook. I was really proud of this community that I had built, but I also I felt very stuck at 16K for years. Not that that's a bad thing. And was just feeling like I wanted something. I was feeling really sorry for myself, not going to lie. I wanted the day to be celebratory. I took myself out to lunch and I ended up home in tears on my sofa. I wanted somebody to be telling me, Elizabeth, I'm so proud of you. And I was trying to tell myself that. And I was down. It is what it is. But I obviously kept going. I didn't give up. And now we're getting close to Thanksgiving. I'm doing, over those 8 years, I had posted, like once I came out on Instagram, I posted every single day. Now multiple times a day. Like I never stopped showing up because I'm so passionate about my message of health and wellness from inside, outside, that you can love your body and your life at any age. And, now, especially now, now it's almost 10 years later, and I'm post-menopause, I've literally like halfway through, went through menopause, really passionate about showing people how beautiful life can be as we are in our late 50s, 60s, and beyond. So it's now we're approaching Thanksgiving, and I'm noticing that all of a sudden I'm getting a lot of new followers on Instagram. My community's growing, and I couldn't really figure out why. And then I saw that little video that I'd posted was starting a few weeks ago on October 27th, was starting to blow up. And all of a sudden I had 17,000 followers. And then it was like 17.5. And I was thinking, wow, what if I really push? What if I really create a lot of content? What if I throw myself into this even harder than I already am? Maybe, just maybe, I could hit 20,000 by Christmas or New Year's. And that would be amazing. I couldn't even imagine having a community of 20,000. That blew my mind. Well, that little video kept going. And journals were selling, and my cookbook, my first cookbook, was blowing up. I'm just getting notifications, boom, 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 boom. Followers, cookbooks, email signups. And by January 2nd, 2024, by the new year, I had not 20,000, 50,000 followers, a community of 50,000 on Instagram. So from 16,000 after 8 years to 50,000 a month and a half later. That's how fast it happened. And of course, since then, things have continued to grow. The Instagram community is now at over 100,000, 41,000 on Facebook. And it's not, to me, it's not, the numbers are fun. It was exciting, not going to lie, it was exciting at 50K. It was really exciting at 100K, but I feel like what was more exciting were the moments in between. 99,000 was more exciting to me than 100,000 because I knew we were so close. It was like that anticipation. The whole thing, what means more to me are the lives being touched, and not just by me, but by this whole community. We're encouraging each other. It's women, it's men, it's now all ages, and it's just so exciting to me. And I get up every single day, just so excited about this. And it all goes back to a $9 bikini and a video that I almost didn't post because I was being too hard on myself. No, I know. It's not the bikini. It could have been any bikini. Although I'm not gonna lie, this one has done very well. So after that, I posted other videos in this bikini, and this bikini has tens of millions of views at this point. All for $9 bikini. But it's all about, okay, the impulse purchase that was a good, like it was a good impulse. It felt good. And it's about showing up for yourself. It's about showing up consistently. It's about the small actions done consistently, compounding over time to yield amazing results. I showed up every day. Because of that, I had so much content so that when this video went viral, there was so much else for people to see and learn from and hop into. Join my email list. They were buying cookbooks. They were so excited to be here. And this community has continued to grow. And then it's this whole ripple effect that we're creating. So keep showing up for yourself. If you believe in something, it doesn't matter if anybody else does. If it feels good to you, if it lights you up, if it sets your soul on fire, then just go for it. Oh, how do I end this? There we go. Thanks for listening.